You can just call me Gonzalo.
Okay. Okay, I think we can start now.
Okay.
Okay. Hello. First of all, okay.
Selamat siang.
Apa? Okay. Apakah udah direkam?
Iya, udah.
Okay. Okay. Hello, Mr. Gonzalo. First of all, thank you so much for taking the time to join this interview today. We really appreciate your willingness to share your experiences with us. Let us briefly introduce ourselves. My name is Karen Aprili, and my friends.
My name is Aprilia Nihada Putri.
My name is Naya Aurelia.
Okay, so we are a group of students from, yeah, that's all. Okay, so we are a student from Stated Islamic University, Sunan Gunung Jati, Bandung. And now today we're going to conduct a short interview as part of our segment. Okay, so first, can you introduce yourself first?
Sure. My name is Gonzalo Barreto. I'm originally from Peru, but I live in the United States.
Okay, so now you're in United
I
States
am
or
in Korea. Yeah. In
you're
Seoul.
okay in Seoul. That's cool. So okay, uh, so you're originally from USA?
I was born in Peru in South America, but I moved to the United States when I was a kid. Yeah.
Okay, what do you like most about your country?
In Peru, I am very proud of our food. We have a very strong cuisine with a lot of fish, a lot of seafood, and a lot of different fusion influences because of the immigration patterns in our country. And so that's something I really love about Peru.
Wow, that's so interesting. So, April, the screen is yours.
Okay, hello, Mr. Gonzalo.
Hello.
How about what are some culture, custom, or tradition that you think are unique from your country?
Yeah. So there's a lot of in Peru. There's a very strong indigenous community. A lot of people from tribes from a long time ago, from the Incas, that a lot of them were erased or put down because of the colonization in Peru. But they still retain a really strong pride, and a big part of it is in the dances and the different like rituals that they preserve. So that's something really interesting about my country.
Wow, that's really cool. I have never heard of that before. How about any things people often misunderstanding about your country?
Some people get confused because in South America, a lot of people speak different. People think that maybe because there's so many countries there, they speak different languages, but actually, most of the countries in South America speak Spanish. And we have a second language, which is Quechua, from the indigenous communities. So maybe that.
Okay, thanks for sharing that. It helps break the stereotypes.
Yeah.
So Naya, the time is yours.
Okay, Mr. Gonzalo. What's the weather usually like there?
So in Peru, we have many different climates. If you're on the beach, it can be pretty sunny and hot. But we're on the Andes mountain range. So if you're near the mountains, it can be a very mountainous climate where it's kind of cold, um, and a very stable temperature. And then we also have the Amazon rainforest where it's really tropical. So a lot of rain. So it depends on where you are in the country, which is nice.
Okay. Have you started university yet, or do you have any future plans for it?
Yeah, I did my education in engineering several years ago.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, Salsa, the time is yours.
Okay. How is the education system in your country different from other places you've seen?
I think the education system is pretty similar to a lot of our of the countries in the area. You have your primary school, your secondary school, and then you have a university for 5 years. Um, it's pretty standard, I think. Um,
Okay. You have traveled to several countries, and which one was your favorite and why?
yeah, so actually, my favorite country now, I think, is Laos. I've really enjoyed the culture there. I didn't know what to expect, and I found that the people were really nice. The food was good as well, and I like the landscapes a lot. I also love my time in Indonesia. I think the people are really, really warm. Some of the friendliest people, and the food is so good. The sambal and the tempeh is everything.
Wow, so interesting. And what's the most surprising or interesting thing you have experienced while traveling in Asia?
I think the most interesting thing is about the languages. There's so many different languages in every country. So of course there's the main language, for example, in Indonesia Bahasa, but also every island has its own regional dialect or regional language, and they're so different from each other. So learning about those differences and how they communicate is just really, really interesting to me.
Hmm, okay. Next, have you ever faced any challenges while traveling, like culture shock or language barriers?
I think the main, yeah, yes, a lot. It's nice because you learn so much about the different places, and if you're not getting shocked, then I don't know, maybe you know too much, but or maybe you're not seeing enough, because the way people eat is different and everywhere. In my country, we don't really eat too much with our hands, but in other places you do, and that's interesting and nice. I also love how different all the utensils are. In my country, we with a fork and a knife. In different places in Indonesia, you have a spoon and a fork, and then also your hands. And then in Korea, it's mainly chopsticks and spoon. So it's just very different. Everywhere eats with different things. Everyone eats with different things, and I really like that. Yeah.
Okay, nice. And then now, Nayat, time is yours.
Okay. The last question is, what advice would you give to someone who wants to travel to your country?
I would and just try to learn as much as you can because the people in my country are very warm. They're super welcoming, very loving, and so if you just go to anyone with a smile, they will have a smile back to you and they will offer you hospitality.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
Thanks so much.
that brings us to the end of our interview. Thank you so much for your time and for sharing your stories and insight with us. We really enjoyed this conversation and learned about your experience. We are really appreciate your openness and willingness to help us in this project. It really means a lot. So we wish you all the best in your future journey and adventure. Have a great day. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Karine and everyone. Thank you. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Guys, sorry ya tadi.
Nggak apa-apa, tapi